So I wrote a couple poems for Jay. I wrote 3 actually, but I'm only going to do 2 because it's almost 3 in the morning. So that was such a beautiful song, wasn't it? Yeah. Jerry can write and Earle can sing. So this one is called Big. And what's going to be cool about this, I'm sure they remembered, but all the members of the choir are going to be so inspired by my poetry that by the second part of the second poem, they're all going to be getting into position. It's going to be so cool. But don't block me, though, just to be on the side. Anyway, this is... Well, no, because we're being filmed. We're being filmed. Where's the camera? We're being filmed. Okay, this is Big. His heart was bigger than a mastodon. His hope bigger than a whale. His love deeper than the ocean. He had your back without fail. His laughter would light up volcanoes. His song was a sonic boom. His poems would enchant the fairies, and his eyes always lit up the room. His kindness larger than the prairies, compassion like the barrier reef. You could tickle his soul with a feather, and he'd squash the largest beef. He saw goodness in every soul that he met, and talent was the coin that he used. He was loud, he was gay, he was brighter than day, and seemed generally confused. The world was not really meant for him. He was special, like that song for Van Gogh. He was every amazing novel you read. He was a star as it's learning to glow. In the end, he was just like all of us. He was fragile and thin like a twig. But all through it all, through the great and the small, in the end, my great friend was big. So just so we all know, I think the Keep It Raw Cabaret is a great name for this cabaret, but I wanted to call it the Hamburger Cabaret, for obvious reasons. Anyways, The Hamburger Effect, a poem about Jay. People talk about the butterfly effect, how a butterfly's wings cause a ripple that creates change across the planet. Well, I'm here to tell you about the hamburger effect. Causing ripples across lifetimes, galaxies, universes. The kind of verses always a poem before a show. The king of verses, always a poem before a show. Confused, confusing, always bemusing, with musings of art and heart. He was the heart of the city. He was a festival. Always smiling, always mentoring, adoring his Addie. He gave people chances. With the stars now he dances, enchanting legions of angels with the newfound prose. Who knows what he's up to now? Unshackled from the chains of human fragility. Unshakable, unmistakable in his commitment to beauty, to life, to his beautiful wife. His son, Sylvan, had a father like no other. Wild, raw, born in the maw of hope, bringing people together like no other. The great connector. So many of my great friends I met through Jay and his art. No ankle bracelet can tame him now. I hear he's putting together a production of Godspell with God playing God. No longer waiting, now sharing stories with Godot. Gandhi, all of them mesmerized by this new star in the firmament, this new constellation. My friend called him the condiment man. But he was so much more than the man with the best theater name ever. Kindness personified. Unbridled energy. Caring, compassionate, always daring to boldly go where no hamburger had gone before. And none will after. The man, the myth, the legend. I will miss that smile, but just for a while. Keep my seat warm, buddy. We'll chat again soon. And now, we have only one bit left, Kieran Sequoia.
We do.
We have only one bit left.
Earle Peach is back